Hello viewers, this is Wolf here with some more Monster Hunter collectible content, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Safi'jiiva plush. So this was actually a plushie that I was looking forward to. Safi'jiiva I think is a very cool monster, and I think having a plushie version of him is super cool. So just taking a look at Safi'jiiva here, I really like how they detailed this. This is honestly very nice because this reminds me a lot of the Nergigante plush that I did a review on earlier. So just looking at the coloration on this, I really love the kind of deep oranges that we have on this body. It looks very nice, as well as how it's contrasted by these blacks on the horns here, as well as on the tips of the wing. I think that looks really nice. And then on top of that, we have more of these kind of brownish. They're almost like a kind of like a dark gold for the spikes going down the top of the body, as well as on these tips of the wings here, looking very nice. If we look at the face, I kind of like how right here we have like a dark color right in there, and then of course we have a bit of like an orangey color for the eyes here, which look kind of interesting. We have just a little bit of detail for the mouth and the nose here for Safi'jiiva. The undersection is a bit of kind of like a khaki color, kind of like a darker khaki, and right on the sides there is more of that kind of dark gold color, kind of like a dull gold, I guess you could say. Looking very interesting. So if we take a look to the back of Safi'jiiva, the wings look very nice. Of course, like I mentioned before, we don't really have any patterns or anything for the membrane and the wing here, but this does look kind of nice how it's like a peach color, kind of offsetting the rest of the colors of the body. Of course, we look to the back. The back actually has more of these dull gold spikes going all the way from the top of the head, lining all the way down the back. You can see more of these going all the way down. The tail is just completely filled with these spikes, looking really good here. Of course, ending in a nice little spike right at the end of the tail there, looking very cool. So when we take a look at the legs here, the legs have more of these little dull gold spikes just on the sides of them too, as well. So this is definitely a really nice looking version of Safi'jiiva for sure. When you sit it down, they kind of curved the front legs forward, so Safi'jiiva does kind of look like it's kind of facing the floor, I suppose. But honestly, that's not really too much of a problem with me. I don't really like have too much of an issue with that. I think the plushie overall design-wise is very nice, especially when it comes to the colors. The way that the oranges blend with the blacks just looks so nice, and it sticks out quite a bit because this orange is pretty shiny as well. So I definitely really like this. Of course, just like all of the other plushies, we're going to have Safi'jiiva's icon there, which is looking pretty cool. So yeah, this is really nice. This is probably one of my, this is probably like up there as one of my favorite in the collection of Monster Hunter plushies so far. This Safi'jiiva is looking really nice. So I definitely think this is a very safe purchase if you guys like Safi'jiiva and you guys don't mind having like a plushie aesthetic of it. I think this is a very nice way of making Safi'jiiva look cute, but having like a interesting mix between cute and menacing. I think they recreated that very nicely here and very effectively. So I definitely think if you guys are interested in this, especially when it comes to pulling the trigger on a purchase, I think that this is a very safe purchase for Safi'jiiva. The quality is very nice here, as well as the coloration and like everything else on this. So I definitely think that, yeah, if you guys like Safi'jiiva, definitely try to pick this up if you can. That's pretty much going to bring this review to a close. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found it informative. There's definitely going to be a lot more Monster Hunter related content coming in the future, as well as more plushies. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. But until then, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys have a good day or good night, depending on where you are. And I will see you all later.